Okay, Brant again from tradeguild.blogspot.com, and I think this is maybe part 4 or something. We're getting kind of long here, and I'm going to try to wrap it up in this video. We were talking about Smith & Wesson Holding Corporation and the stop channel working fabulously. So um, let's move on from this point. We're going to take a look at another stock that worked out really well in this stop channel, and that's LAVA, Magma Design and Automation. And actually what I talked about, um, this has been on the buy list for quite a while. I think even before. I have it marked down. Yeah, 8/21, August 21, September 19th. We had it on that long list, and I had a video on September 19th, and I talked about a stop for this particular stock, and I encourage you to go back and listen to that video on September 19th. And what I talked about was, and it was back here in this area, when we had these nice gains, and we are talking about how we can lock those in. And what I suggested to lock in, if perhaps you want to lock in some short-term gains, maybe take a little profit off the table, not necessarily close the position, because I don't like doing that. I like to let them run, but sometimes it's good to take a little profit off the table and jump back in on a pullback. So one thing I recommended back then, and I'm not sure this chart is going to go back that far, but on a 1 hour chart, I said, and I think we were somewhere in this level, so we're back here. I said on a 1 hour chart, I would use the stop channel on a 1 hour chart as my stop to take profits. So we'd take some short-term profits all the way up here at about $9 and I don't know, maybe 30 cents or so. So if we just kind of look back there, looking at a big move like this, people are tempted to take their money off the table, especially if you're coming out of a summer like we've had and you haven't made a lot of money and you're tempted to take some profits. But in my mind, the thing to do is maybe take partial profits and let it run. And for the rest of the position, I recommended using the 22-day moving average as a stop, and that is here in red. And you can see that you would be in this position the entire time. So 6.41% gain today, and I think we were talking about buying this somewhere around here, around the $7.50 to $8 level. So nice move in lava for us. I'm going to show you sqa real quick. A lot of us are in this. I've been talking about this stock for a long time. Symmetrical bottom, and the industry group looks good. There it is in red. So we've gone through a lot with SLXA. We've kind of hung in there. We've had a couple of shakeouts, and I talked about these over here. And now we have a nice move up. I'm a little concerned. I'd like to see this volume pick up a little bit more. But all in all, I think SLXA is a good long-term position, and I intend to hold on to that one. So let's take a look at our next one, which is HOTJ. Let me pull up my symbol here. Okay, HOTJ. There we go. House of Taylor Jewelry. Now it's jewelry stores. It's I guess the Indians are buying jewelry, and Christmas is coming up, and all the holidays. So we've seen a nice breakout in this stock. Big volume over here. I don't know what I got going on with my marker. Let me see here. Just 1 second. We're going to pause for just a second. Okay, I'm back. I've sorted it out. So anyway, here's the industry in red, so you can see what it's doing. So even though we've had a nice move recently, this is a laggard, and big volume in here. Accumulation is just, what can you say? I mean, it's beautiful. And money stream up here is it's one of the best looking money stream patterns I've seen recently. So HOTJ maybe, just maybe, pulls back a little bit. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you want to piece together a position. Maybe you want to buy some right in here at 230. Maybe buy some more if it pulls back to 205, 210. However you want to play it. But I think this stock, even though we've had a nice little move here and this big volume, I think this stock is still got a long ways to go to catch up with the industry, and it looks really good. So HOTJ is one that I'm even considering. The rest of this video, I've got about 5 minutes left, and I'm going to just discuss a few shorts and a little sip of water there. Basically, most of my shorts recently have been in the steel sector, metals, mining, some gold stocks, and energy. And I'm always skeptical of shorting energy. I've been burned because something like today can happen. There's violence, or there's a chemical fire, a plant fire, or whatever. And it's unforeseen. It's not something you can discount on a chart. And I've been in big trouble with energy. So I'm always leery of energy. And there's a few that look pretty good if you go back and look at our past videos. But I think the setup is not quite there. I don't know. And I feel the same way about gold. But steel and iron and stuff, I still like. And I'm still short here in Rio, and we had a big day today, up 4% in Rio. It's still under that trend line, that descending trend line. Let me clear that up a little bit for you. And but I'm concerned, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we're going to see a run at some stops above that trend line. I don't know. Maybe a little shakeout. But I feel like this is a big head and shoulders top formation, as you can see. So I'm going to stick with it. Let's take a look at Al real quick, because I think I'm running out of time here. Alcan. I think this is a pretty good setup. I think you can buy somewhere or short somewhere in the $40 to $41 level. Let's take a look at CHAP. I jumped into this one, and CHAP, let's pull it up this way. No, let's pull it up this way. Has been bumping into that 50-day moving average, and there's been big volume over here. The volume on the move today was not all that impressive, and if you take a look at the indicators here, it looks pretty bad still. ATI is another one, or I'm sorry, RTI, and you can see another what looks like a big complex head and shoulders top. And just to give you some perspective, I mean, this has been a big bull run in materials, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some pullback in that area. One last one I want to show you. A couple other names I'll just mention real quick is X and GGB and Campbell Soups, CPB, and finally EEE, which is Evergreen Energy, and it's specialty chemicals. This is broke down on big volume, rallying back up into the 22-day moving average right here on light volume. Put in this real ugly candle today. Here's that light volume, and I'm making this real quick because I know I gotta go. And there's the big selling imbalance of power. If I just let's go to a 3-day chart and take a look at where money stream is way down here. TSV looks ugly. So check out EEE. That's going to do it for this video. I thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to check out our blog at Trade Guild with a hyphen between the two words, .blogspot.com. Thanks very much.